Today marks the first time I'll be playing Factorio Space Age, and I'll be doing it with very little information. I've specifically avoided any real content about the game and the update, so this can be a blind playthrough. I've played a lot of Satisfactory over the years and made some pretty cool builds, but I think I'm ready for the challenge of Factorio, where I think in this game we are going to be building in scale rather than efficiency. So I think we pretty much just have to hop into the game and start automating. Before I can start automating though, I do have to remove a bunch of things that are in the way, like all of these ship parts. And after doing that, I used about 3 brain cells to try to find all the ore patches that I would need. Now I knew I wanted to get iron automated pretty quickly, and this whole process is pretty similar to Satisfactory, where we mine iron ore and we turn it into iron plates in a smelter. I just had to grab some coal to be able to power those things, and then it would start working for me, which is awesome. Oh, my progress in the top right, it shows my steam power is going up. So I think I need to get 50 plates. I think that's what it said. And then I will unlock the boiler. But I also need copper. So that's a whole other thing I need to get. Now I know there's going to be a ton of things that I'm doing wrong or inefficient or just missing a bunch of stuff. So feel free to let me know down below kind of what I'm lacking. And you guys will be my teachers in a sense. Isn't there? Oh, there's rocks here. Okay, so I think I can get these for like a large amount of stone. It has 20. At this point, I am just trying to get more stone so I can get more furnaces to actually smelt more stuff, because that just seems like the correct thing to do. What follows next is me discovering basic Factorio mechanics. Oh, oh, that's cool. Okay, so if I just queue these up, it'll queue all the smaller parts I need as well. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, so I think, how do I, oh, rotate R. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh, my research is done. Awesome. Okay, so those guys will feed into each other, so I should be able to just grab coal from these guys. Like if I go into here, yeah, so while this burns down, it's gonna get more. So I put 1 in here, now there's 3. That should just get forever. Okay, so this is just researched by itself. I don't have to like research it with the plates. Okay. So then this one I need copper, because that nest might be a problem later, right? Yeah, we're starting to get a little pollution. And we don't have many trees around us, which is unfortunate. This pollution is going to spread. This may be entertaining for a lot of you who are super familiar with Factorio, and I'm probably missing a bunch of different, like, smaller techniques and stuff, and that's okay. I'll get the hang of this soon enough. Oh, I can make a boiler, a steam. Okay, so how does this work? I need like a offshore pump. So I need to get a pump here. So this will get water, I think, right? Do I need pipes, right? Oh, there's my research thing. Oh, here's pipes. So I need some pipes. And then I need a boiler and a steam engine. How do they work? This is going to consume water, consumes steam. Okay, yeah, so I need 1 of these and then however many of these. I don't know how this works. Okay, so I've unlocked science now, which is research by crafting a lab, which I need circuits for. Okay, biters are over there. It might be worth going and taking their nest out at some point here soon. Is there any spitters over there? Can't even tell. Doesn't look like there is. I might be able to just kill them pretty easily with the gun. How do I shoot? Does it just automatically use this if I get within range of killing enemies? Is that how that works? Put this over here, I guess. And I need to put science in there, right? That's what I need to do. The next thing I want to do is work towards. Okay, so now I have the option of. Okay, I want to work towards gun turret. I think gun turret would be really good. So to do that, I need red science. How do I make red science? Copper and gears. Okay. I don't really want to go try to fight those guys during the, well, the pollution has not hit them yet. It will very soon though. And we also have this bigger one down there. Oh, they're about the same size actually. Where's my nearest water? There's no, oh wait, there's water right here. Okay, I was gonna say there's no water. Hello? There is. The boiler will produce the steam. Oh, this needs coal. Well, that's a little interesting. Oh, I also need power lines, don't I? And then I can throw the research in here. It should research, right? Oh, no research in progress. Start research? Wait, no. I want to do this one. Start research. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Nice. That works. Easy. We need more fuel though. So I need to get coal automated, or power can be fully automated. Because right now it's not fully automated. I don't know how long like a stack of coal will last. Pollution is almost reaching those biters. Gunter is on the way. Oh, we have done research. Okay, good. All right, so we got that. The next thing that I probably need to get is military, maybe? It's 15 of those red packs. Maybe make more? I can. At this point, I decided to start researching automation and see if I could go take out that nest that's really close to me and that I think is going to start attacking me soon. This is something I'm not really used to, is having to defend my establishment versus Satisfactory, where you kind of just do whatever you want and the creatures don't really bother you. But as you'll soon see, this little raid excursion did not really go to plan and didn't really end up getting everything I wanted done here. So I'll have to come back later and try to defeat these guys. Ay. Those things are ridiculous. They hurt. They hurt so much. Also, I think I probably do want that military before I try to go kill that nest. I think those spitters hurt. They ouchie. And after that failed attempt at taking out that little nest, I decided I need some more technology. So amongst researching more military stuff and other things, I got some more automation down so that by the next time that I wanted to go out, I'd have some more stuff producing. What follows is a bunch of science crafting and handcrafting, checking on power, and all of the random stuff that you would probably expect in early game. All right, while this mining drill happens, I think I'm gonna go try to kill that nest. It's repopulated, but I also have a better gun. With my newfound equipment, I decided to go back to that horrid nest and see if I could clear it, thinking that it would be a cakewalk again, which it was not. And part of this may be because I don't know the tactics on how to delete these guys really easily with a shotgun or a submachine gun, or maybe I'm just really bad. There's also that. But I knew how to get that spitter out of the way, because man, they do a ton of damage. And after healing up, killing the hordes, healing up, and killing the hordes a couple times, I managed to get rid of those nests and claim my territory. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Okay, the shotgun definitely feels a little bit better to use. We have cleared our first nest, which is good because we needed to do that. Holy. Yeah, the shotgun definitely feels like it does a lot more damage, which is good. I need to figure out how to not die instantly. It takes so much damage. So slow. I know there's like equipment and stuff we can get and all that stuff. And so we're going to have to do a lot of things. Oh, God, this game, I've been told this game is much bigger than it used to be. Yeah, we have just finished that. I'm going to start research on the conveyor belts because we also need those. After liberating new territory, I knew I had to get automation going right away, as nobody really likes to handcraft in an automation game. Science packs were one of the first things I started handcrafting, and I knew if I wanted to automate things, I needed to get power set up right away. So I did what most players probably do and start running power lines everywhere connected to some boilers. I first wanted to make sure my full generation was consistent and powered. That way I could have power fully automated and I didn't have to worry about hand feeding anything down there. I did, however, continue hand feeding the iron stuff, so hopefully it would keep working until I get that fully automated. Automation was pretty easy, just running a belt down to my boilers, using an inserter to insert that coal directly into the boiler, albeit we're not actually making that much power, but I don't think we need that much right now. Next up on the agenda is automating iron production and mainly getting those plates automated. This is going to be setting up electric miners with power to them, outputting directly onto a belt. It's then feeding inserters that feeds stone furnace. Anybody who's familiar with Factorio has probably seen this about 1 billion times, so nothing crazy here. This evolves into a much larger line with my goal to make a full belt of iron. I don't know the ratios here, so I'm just kind of guesstimating. After setting up a small amount of iron automation, I wanted to set up some temporary copper plate production so I can continue handcrafting certain things. I just decided to box it up for the time being, which I know is not amazing, but I was really low on resources, and I wanted to prioritize iron as it seems a lot of things are made out of iron. So prioritizing iron is exactly what I did. I wanted to extend my furnace line and try to get closer to that full belt capacity. In doing so, I did realize that I was running low on the actual iron ore input, which I would need to expand as well. But before doing that, I just set up with what materials I had with inserters, belts, furnaces, all that jazz. After setting up the iron belt for future automation, we bounce back and expand our mining operation so that we can actually use those furnaces I just placed. And this is the loop that I sit in for the next while, placing smelters and belts and inserters and all that stuff, placing miners, expanding it to try to get a full belt of resources, and I do the same for copper. And this all culminates to me bringing in a couple belts of iron and copper that I eventually will turn into our main bus. It's at this point that I look at the map and I see that the pollution is kind of getting to the edge of my explored area, and that makes me a wee bit nervous because I don't want to be attacked out of nowhere considering I don't have any defenses. And so while I wait for more materials to pile up, I decided to run around the map on foot like a psychopath looking for more nests to either see if I could take them out or to see just how much free space I will have. This goes on for quite a while as I run around very slowly on foot, exploring and trying to get a lay of the land for future expandability. I'm primarily here looking for choke points to see kind of where I'd be able to set up defenses and get as much real estate as possible before the biters start really going crazy. And it's at this point in the run that I go and deal with that southern nest that we had on our map, which is much smaller and a little easier to take out. And at this point, I feel relatively comfortable with the lack of biters around. Back at base, I decide it is researching time, as we always need more technology, and plus it's time efficient, which is good. What follows next is a very sped up version of me getting all of the furnace arrays in a line and getting all the outputs to one centralized location where we can start producing a lot of items. Because I would like to start automating belts, assemblers, and every piece of technology that I have. That way we can progress and hopefully claim enough space to make a nice sized base. I'm sure the beginning of Factorio for a lot of you guys is quite familiar and maybe boring, I don't know, but this is my first Factorio video, and what you're seeing in just a few minutes definitely took me a long time. Maybe a seasoned player might be able to get through this in less than an hour, but it definitely took me a whole lot of time. I've tried to cut out a lot of the stuff that I feel like is probably completely boring and speed up a lot of the footage because Factorio at this rate seems to be pretty repetitive, and that's okay. But if you guys ever want full unedited variants of Factorio footage, whenever we do stream it, all the VODs go straight to YouTube, so you can check them out in the live tab. Okay, now with no biters around, fully automated iron and copper production, I can start thinking about automating all of the technology I have unlocked. But real quick, I do need to remove a bunch of trees. And just like that, we have space and we have ambition. I've noticed that gears are a huge use of iron, it seems, on everything. So I'm going to make a bunch of those. And it's at this point that I may have messed up and lost some of my recording, which is, it's a skill issue by me. Huge. If I exclude the stream footage that I would have from VODs, which I can't really use in the video, the next piece of footage is after I've unlocked robots, which is a little bit further down the line. Now, it really is only a couple sessions later, because I think most people can unlock robots within the first few hours, it would seem. But it is a massive change, and it would feel weird to just continue this video picking up right there. So you guys let me know down below if you want to see me try to beat the game. Factorio definitely seems like a game that I could see myself sinking some time into, both on and off stream. If you guys have enjoyed this video at all, please let me know down below. Consider liking and subscribing. Any feedback is always appreciated. I could see myself one day embarking on the long journey of making mega bases in this game. I know with the addition of new planets and all that stuff and the technology being spread out, it might take a really long time, but that's okay. Well, hopefully you have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you. And until next time, peace.
I'm slick with words, tongue sharp, you left in thirds. You pitching verbs, I knock it out, I'm flipping birds. While smoking herbs, I'm blocking out what often hurts. I'm moving herds, it's me, my family, money.